we are at beautiful Polk County. Lady Dogs come into the ball game with a record of 19-7 and lots of rainouts, reschedules. Luckily, there's a bit of a connection here between Coach Stafford and Coach Hall of the Polk County Lady Pirates. So we were able to put together a game. Got two pretty good veteran officials out there, Ricky Williams and Brian Baker. That can be a major problem sometimes when you have a short rescheduled game. It's my understanding that there was a problem with Hardin County where they were unable to play the Lady Pirates today. So, Lady Dogs, happy to oblige. And we're going to start at the top of the first here with Ava Brown. Jasmine Corum in the circle for the Lady Pirates. And Ava starts it off like she's going to go for two. He's going to bring her on around the third. The ball went all the way to the fence. Here comes the throw in. And Ava, if I'm not mistaken, that's high for ball one. Got the buses out in center field. Third baseman's playing in. That's Corum's pitch. Actually, it came back in, so she only got a double out of it instead of a home run. Got to hit it 200 feet. That one's on the ground, low. Nobody on, one out, one run in for the Visitors. Graduation Saturday. Susan for the Lady Dogs here. For everybody in Southern. Here comes Hadley chugging around. And Coral stops at second base with a 2 RBI double. Kinsley Stewart. Runner in scoring position now. One out. There's a ground ball towards second. Cleanly fielded and a 4-3 put out. Runner moves to third. Riley Bergan. He had a pretty good day Saturday against Alvarado in our doubleheader. There's a foul ball back. Lady Pirate uniforms are sleeveless, and our girls have to roll up the sleeves, show off those guns. One ball, one strike now. Kind of clouded up on us all of a sudden there. Bright and sunny on the way down here to beautiful Polk County. Two outs now. Runner on third. 3 runs in. There's a ground ball to third. Oh. Brings in the run. Usually when Maddie pitches, she's in the flex position. Coach Stafford's given her a few swings today. Maddie, a sophomore. That look skips away from the catcher there, and that moves Riley Berg into second. So she's in scoring position now. Mr. Baker's got to move back over there behind the shortstop again. There's one right up against the screen here. Oh, Maddie's down 1-2. I believe Polk County's kind of done some pitching by committee this year. I don't believe there's settled on one particular. I believe they played last night against, I believe it was Massac. That's high for a ball. All right, the IHOP special, 2-2-2. There's a ground ball to third. Third baseman scoops it up and fires to first for a 5-3 put out, and that takes the Lady Bulldogs out of the inning. Put 4 on the board with 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on base. Batting orders are a little different. Here comes the sun now. See some shadows out there. Stafford calls out the pitch for Maddie, and here it comes. Low for ball. Now put a runner in scoring position. Well placed, perfect sacrifice bunt. Abby played it fine. There's one that's fouled back for strike 1. Riley Presser playing third base today. Maddie's got her pitch, and it's outside. Number 3 in the lineup. There's one, not quite far enough for Kinsley Stewart to handle. Just a little bloop there. Count remains at 2-2. Nice chain link fence here for our engineering department. I'm not going to have to move around a lot, hopefully. That's low. Full count now. Ball 4, and that puts runners on first and second. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Bella Fasalo, shortstop. Here comes the sun big time. Fellow's got one sleeve and one not sleeve. Big swing and a miss there for strike 1. That one's in the dirt. No harm, no harm. Evens the count up. Oh, that's high for ball, too. Solo's been the shortstop here for a couple of years, if I'm not mistaken. I believe she's a junior. There's a strike. Evens the count up. And here's a bus back. Gonna back up. Here the beating. Got their route completed and parked in for the night. There's one up in the air. That could potentially be an infield fly. Yes. Umpire Brian Baker called it. But Kinsley Smothers was able to haul it in. Runners do not advance, and this brings up the catcher, Jaden Holmes. There's a strike. There's a nice play there by Abby Stacy. Kinsley Smothers quickly to the bag, and so we have a 5-6 put out. And we're ready. Oh, here comes another bus back. These folks must have had the long route tonight. Gotta back the bus in. Glad I don't have to do that. I have enough trouble backing my car. There it is. Everybody's got their spots in the bus. Getting a little closer there. Get a little closer for a long fly ball. May get over the fence and get close to the bus there. Kendra Douglas in her usual position of center field. And there's a foul ball, an attempted bunt. Kendra, another one with the guns out. Whoa! A little bit high there. She held off on that one. Good thing she did. That would have been a tough pitch to bunt. Got away from the pitcher there just a little bit. Pitcher snagged it, so it didn't do any damage. Of course, there's nobody on, so. All right. Now. There's a bunt, and it just rolls foul, just barely. Get McKendra on here, may get to see if Ava can bunt. Ava doesn't have to bunt a whole lot. She's in the on-deck circle over there. Dead ball. Clipped her on the leg, I believe. Okay, here we go. Ava, triple her first time up. If you get a triple, you got a shot at the cycle. That's always the tough one when the player tries to go for a cycle to get that three-bagger. Let's see what we got going here. It's high for a ball. Oh, no bunt on the play there. Lady Pirates playing normal positioning here. They're not playing for a bunt. There's a ground ball to third. Oh, and there's a bad throw back to the pitcher. And Coach Stafford's going to give Ava a break on a hot day here. I believe this is Upchurch. Lee Upchurch in the run. I'm sure Ava appreciates this on a hot day. All right, so we got a runner on second base. Kinsley Smothers. Rip at it that time. Didn't quite make contact enough to do any damage. Game started a little bit early today, so the young ladies can get home for baccalaureate service tonight. Kinsley's the other senior in our lineup. Will be that one's outside for a ball. Oh, 1-1 now. All right. Now Coach Hall's moved their infielders in, or corners in, I should say. Still have a runner on second. There's a long fly foul ball. It's over in the bushes. Have to have a volunteer go get that one. Or maybe some critters or varmints out there. Crab Orchard is the one school. You get foul ball in that general area at Crab Orchard, you never know what you're going to run into where they are. That's high. Polk County, a member of the GEC, which Crab Orchard player. There's too much to say every time she comes up, so we'll go back to the dent. There's a potential dent scoreboard here for her, too. Potentially, that's right at left field. Right behind the left field fence there. That's inside. No advance by our runner. Upchurch in the run for Brown at third. That's inside. Staying out of Kinsley's power alley there. Hadley set. There's a good 2-1 now. I'd say Hadley think about having that pitch back. There's a ground ball over toward the third base. Oh, Coach Stafford has to do a little Polk County one step to get out of the way there. There's one. Missed the parking lot, just straight back over home. Oh, there's the ball. It was over there in the rough territory. Oh, 3-1. Okay, we got a hitter's pitch now. Oh, 3-2, excuse me. 3-2. See if Hadley can get one by somebody here and get us another run in. There it is. This brings up Abby Stacy. Hadley doubled her last time up. Ended up scoring on Coral Hathaway's double. That's high for a ball. Runners on first and second now. Infield fly situation, if applicable. That's high for a ball. Center fielder in covering second base. Nice defensive play there. Did their job, but unfortunately it was a high for a ball, so nothing happened. There's a bunt. There's Abby with a bunt down. And that's a sacrifice. Moves the runners up. That moves the runners to second and third. And Abby gets a sacrifice. Here comes Coral. All right, Coral doubled. Throw in a couple of her last time up. One out. Base hit here. Get us one, maybe two. That's low. In the dirt. Catcher keeps it in front of her. There's a ground ball to third. Scoops it. Fires to first for the out. And that brings a runner in. Get out. It's Coral, 3 RBIs on the day. Hadley remains on second, and now we got 2 outs with Kinsley Stewart at the plate. Kinsley bounced to second her first time up in the last inning. That's low. That's going to get Hadley to third. Okay. Need a base hit. There's 2 outs, so a fly ball won't do any good. There's a ground ball. That's going to be the same thing she did last time. 4-3 put out, and that takes the Bulldogs out of the inning. So, Lady Bulldogs plate 7, or excuse me, 3 in this inning, makes 7. On 1, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left. And here in the home half of the second inning, Polk County Lady Pirates, Mason Burkhead, Nadia Lindgren, and Savannah Hensley. Coach Hall going with a straight 9 lineup, no DP, no flex. And it's heating up. Maddie isn't happy with the mound, or excuse me, with the area in front of the pitcher's plate. She's got everybody out there stomping around on it, settling it down. This is about like the game we played over at Heron a couple of weeks ago as far as temperature-wise. We'll be on deck. There's another strike. Good pitch there. Good pitch. Ava setting up a little bit outside. Way outside, ball 1. Well, foul ball off to the right. There's a foul ball off to the right for strike two. Coach Stafford, whoa! A soccer move. Not a very good one, I might add. He was trying to get it back to the folks. Mr. Williams explaining that the ball should have gone to the pitcher, so now we're back to playing ball. Strike three, and that'll close out the inning. Lady Dogs, top three, Briley Burke and Maddie Walker and McKendra Douglas. 7, 8, 9 in the batting order. Really kind of warming up here. The cold water I brought from Harrisburg isn't cold anymore. Bergen reached on an error in the first inning. All righty, here we go now. Riley, as I said, reached on error, but second base when the third out was made. Yeah. There's one up in the air towards center. Twice. There's a ground ball to third, up and the throw. Nice play there by the third baseman. They retire Ava Brown. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one runner left on base. Now we go to the home half of the third, and 9-1-2, Paige Bailey, Jalen Corum, and Jazzy Corum. Bailey yet to bat in the ball game. She's the young lady made a nice catch out there in foul territory in left field. And Ava fires that cannon down to second base. As soon as we can get the umpires ready and confab in the circle. And we got the batter, Paige Bailey. And we're set to go here. There's a strike. Swing and a miss for strike one. Strike two, excuse me. Lower into the lineup here for the Lady Pirates. Kind of swinging at some questionable pitches. There's one up in the air. And Briley Bergen. I think Kinsley would have had a hard time fielding that one. Riley was there. And this brings up the leadoff hitter. Jelly Corum, she reached on an error her first time up. Was sacrificed to second base. That one's outside. There's one right down Broadway for strike one. Wind up in the pitch. There's strike two. Nice pitches there. There's one over in the parking lot. No vehicle damage on that one. There's one up in the air. Ava is there. For the second up of the inning. This brings up Jazzy Corum, the pitcher. She laid down a nice sacrifice last time. Moved her runner to second base. But they were unable to advance her any farther than that. 2 outs now. That's in the dirt for a ball. That's inside for a ball. Wind up in the pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss for strike two. Once again, the IHOP special 2-2-2. There's a over toward the Harrisburg dugout there. Coach Stewart for the foul ball that was in the parking lot a while ago. And all right, everybody's got a softball that needs one. Everybody else is where they're supposed to be now. Let's see if Matty can finish this off right here. Checking the position of our outfielders. And here's the pitch. Air's up in the air. Here comes Matty. There you go. Make them hit it to your best infielder, Matty. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. We go to inning number 4 in this warm afternoon. Kinsley, Smothers, Hadley, Hunt, and Abby Stacy for the Lady Dogs. Playing a song I can understand all the words in. Nice to hear once in a while. Kinsley sacrificed and singled her last time up. Batted 3 times, scored when she got on base. Here we go with Kinsley Smothers. There's a ground. Whoa! Oh, there, Coach Stafford. Do a little one step to get out of the way there. Swing and a miss for strike 2. As the Smothers in the hole now, 0-2. Got to protect now, got to protect. There's the ground ball. Oh, Coach Stafford, wow. In his younger days, he'd had that one kicked back. The fielder's getting a workout down there. Chasing down the foul balls. See if Kinsley can get one between the lines here. And that's high and outside. Ah, here comes a nice little breeze. There's one. Boom. Don't sure where that one landed, but I believe it's way back in the critter environment territory. Concession stand here right behind home plate on the side there. All right. Kinsley's got it back to 2-2 now. And clouded up a little bit now. That's nice. Full count now, full count. Kinsley's a senior. She's going to be attending Southern Illinois University at Carbondale next year. I got my information correct from the honors night. Ball 4. Kinsley draws a walk. Here comes Hadley. 199 11 1/2. All right. Come on, Coach. Give her the bunt sign. Let's see if she can bunt. Not on that pitch, at least. 0-1. Hadley's not your prototypical bunter, and with a 7-run lead, a bunt isn't really that necessary right now. Get her to swing away toward those school buses out there. There it is, up in the air. Left field circling under it. He hauls it in. 2 nice plays young lady's made out there. The crowd gives her a hand. And here comes Abby Stacy. Abby is doubled and sacrificed. Up. Playing in the corners in here. Coach Hall not going to let Coach Stafford get away with anything here. Kinsley down there at first gets a little advice from Coach Stewart. And Kinsley with a stolen base. That may have just been the old fake bunt steal. Get her in scoring position now. Good swing by Abby. Will probably get us another run on the board. There's the ground ball. Third. Scoops it up. Fires to first. And that gets Kinsley over to third. And here comes Coral Hathaway. Coral's got 3 RBIs here with a double and a ground out. Scored a run. Need a base hit here to get the run in. Fly ball won't do us any good. 2 outs. There's another. Whoa, that's over in critter varmint territory. Oh, Stafford, he saw where it went. He's going to let him know. I have to send out the bloodhounds to get that one. There's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Coral's in the hole. Foul ball retrieved. Back to the pitcher. Pitcher's in the circle. Coral's in the batter's box. And we're ready to go. There's a ground ball to third. Scoops it up. And that's another 5-3 put out. Third baseman 2 in a row there. And this presser. The Lady Bulldogs. Don't put anything on the board there. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. So we're going to the home half of the 4th inning now. Part of the lineup here. Riley Presser, Bella Fasalo, and Jaden Holmes for the Lady Pirates. Riley Presser drew a walk her first time up. And a couple games on Saturday. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Had the Paducah Tillman Lady Tornadoes making their first trip to Bulldog country here on Saturday, along with the DuQuoin Lady Indians. There's in there for strike.
Come on, Riley, be ready. Let's go.
DuQuoin playing the traditional Saturday of graduation day game with us. The foul ball, stay alive. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and the first out of the inning, and brings up Bella Fasalo. Bella popped up to the shortstop on an infield fly situation here in her first at bat in the first inning. Salo, the cleanup hitter in the Lady Pirate lineup. Fastball right down the roadway and strike one. They had a little trouble finding the plate in the first inning. Nothing too serious. Found her spots now. There's strike two. Yeah, throwing good now. A little first inning jitters. I don't believe she pitched, and we were down here early in the week or early in the year. There's one high and outside. 1-2 now. Stafford called that pitch with authority. It went for ball two. That's in the dirt. Evens the count up. Oh, no, excuse me. 3-2. Full count now. Full count. Ball four. Draws a walk. Catcher Jaden Holmes. Jaden bounced into a fielder's choice. They retired a runner at third for the third out of the first inning. Nice play there between Abby Stacy and Kinsley Smothers. There's the ball on the outside. Strike one. Nice pitch there. Someone probably would like to have had that one back. That's high for a ball. Maddie's having trouble out there hanging on to the softball. Bouncing around a little bit. No harm. There's one up in the air. It's back toward the parking lot. Boom. No metal, just asphalt.